Alright, I want you guys all to imagine what your life is going to be like 5 years from now. Either some of us will be graduating from college, starting a new family, or paying for a loan for student debt, or even like worse than worse, like going and paying for a funeral. No one knows. No one can predict the future. Okay, maybe the weatherman, but that's another story. So college expenses. We're all in college. There's tons of things that we have to pay for. One, tuition, books, housing, cars, you name it, we gotta pay for it. And so, how are we gonna do this? What is our plan to pay for all of this? And so, without maybe not raise of hand, but think about it, how are you gonna pay for this next semester? What things are you gonna run into? It's no one can be able to tell you this is how you're gonna do it. So, we got all this stress and everything. So by creating a budget will help you feel happy and feel comfortable, and you'll be able to go through college not having so much stress where your money is gonna come from. So that's what I'm gonna talk to you about today, is budgeting your money and how you guys can understand that it's part of our lives, or it should be. So, 42% of college students struggle with trying to get enough food. I don't know, there's some days that I don't buy a lunch because I'm worried about paying for my rent for the next month or whatever. And I can imagine that happens to every one of you guys too. Or, according to NPR, 30% of college students don't have a secure housing. Either you're going from your parents' house to school, or a buddy of mine was talking to me and was like, dude, they're gonna kick me out of my house because a roommate left, and I'm having to pay for everything. You don't know what's gonna happen, or when you're gonna get kicked out on the street. And so 9% are homeless in college. And can you see this problem? Everything involves around money. And if none of us, at least for sure I didn't, I was not taught how to budget my money and what things come up in our lives and how we can manage that. So over 44 million people, you can see, have some type of student debt, or a way of not being able to manage their money. And these are just different examples. So, so life just got easy. What's the guy's name? Dave Ramsey, thank you. It slipped off my mind. But yes, he had made a system where you can actually put all of your information. I'm gonna go through it, okay? Bam. So this is just a quick example that I made up. It has all everything that involves life, personal, lifestyle, health, housing. I just put in some random numbers that are kind of related. And so this can all kind of be summed up in 7. If you can count to 7, you can manage pretty well. So the first one is setting your goals and having, what you want, what's your purpose. If you're going to travel, if you're going to pay for your college, for your kids, buy a house, and it's kind of set up like that. And that's how Dave Ramsey kind of helps you out, understand what your goals are going to be. Expensive income, explanatory. Separate needs and wants. That's also pretty explanatory, but there's also that impulsive want or need, and so the 24-hour rule helps a ton. If you feel like you can last 24 hours with that same desire, then it's just, a want. What was that a need? So there's a cool trick that you guys can add into your budgeting. And then design your budget and take action. That's where that whole app goes into that I showed you. You can go to the state of Ramsey, earn $1. Every dollar counts, and you can understand where everything goes. And it's all about consistency. If you do this each day, just like you brush your teeth, read a book, do your homework, whatever, it can be part of your life, and you can earn and be happy and not be homeless. And then to manage your seasonal and regular expenses, that's involving like your bills and car payments or regular things that you always have to do. Something irregular would be like an accident, something happens, a dentist appointment or whatever, someone dies. And then looking ahead, like defining your purpose on why you're making all of this. So then you can go back when it's hard, you're like, wow, this is where my money is going, this is why I'm doing it, so then my future is better in those 5 years that we're preparing. We're not stressed, we have our money, we have a preparation coming in. And so it's story time. Look at all those nice things that budgeting could happen, right? Like the vacation. But, so I have a story about John and Jill. They had a huge house, nice cars, and their expenses were more than their income, and they were just not budgeting their money very well. And they had 6 kids, and just long story short, bankruptcy and life didn't turn out very well for them. Well, on the other hand, there's lots of other stories where they are budgeting and they have money and they're not worried so much. And so, start now. It's easy as counting to 7. It's free and guaranteed that you will earn more money than what you have right now. And so the happiness and feeling comfortable about where your money is going into, live in college, not so stressed, because I know there's like finals right now and different things. You can not have an extra load added to you if you budget. So it's the little things that count in your lives and be consistently. So go now and budget, and it will save you a lifetime. Literally a life, and also it will change the generations to come. Thank you.